What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Mark Conacher. I'm a director with Liberty. We are a kitchen and bathroom company situated on the east coast of Scotland in Dundee. We supply and install kitchens to roughly a 50-mile radius of the city. For my sins, I get to do all the marketing and the planning and the pricing side of the things. And I get to do this from 6,000 miles away in Vancouver in beautiful British Columbia, also known as Rain City.
There's no escaping this. It's been a challenging year for everyone, wherever you are in the world. But what's been your personal highlight, Mark?
You know, probably along the lines of a lot of your guesses, reconnecting with my family, reconnecting with my wife and kids, especially my kids. I have two older daughters. Well, I've got 4 kids altogether, but 2 at home. But 2 older kids are at the University of Victoria on Vancouver Island. And you know what, the past couple of years with them being away from home, I've struggled with that adjustment, I'll be honest. And to have them, because of the lockdowns, to have them come back and everybody, all 4 kids, their schooling was online. I just found that amazing, that it was a situation that I didn't think I'd have again, and have that environment again. And it was great. Just, okay, I'm working in another room, but just having them there, and the buzz going around the house again. It was just a great feeling and a great highlight, and something to think of a lot. And the highlight, probably during that time, the highlight of the highlight was we got involved in cooking together. And one of the best bits was on a Sunday, each member of the family, somebody was picked to cook dinner that night. But the other 5 would then go away and raid their wardrobe and come dressed for dinner as them. And you know, it was just hilarious. It was a really good time. And yeah, it was great fun. It was good to see how other people see you.
What did you learn during our first lockdown, Mark?
You know what? I think what I learned the most was there's so much support out there. That really, I don't want to say shocked me, but there really is. You know, lots of people working from home. This caused a lot of people to work from home, and I know what that's like, and I know how isolating that can be. It's extremely isolating working from home. The connections aren't the same. We as humans, we need the connections, the human face-to-face connections. But so you were then online, or you were on Zoom and things like that. But I just found everywhere I turned, there was so much support. Just like LinkedIn. LinkedIn was huge. Seeing companies that were prepared to stand up and help anybody who needed help. And you know, I learned that you're not alone. You may be working from home, you may be sitting in your back room or in your bedroom and you're stuck, but you're not alone. If you reach out and get involved in communities, the help's there and the support is there. And I learned that it's a great thing, that this community that we have.
What are you planning to do to support those around you as we move towards the Christmas period and the end of the year?
Probably tying in with the previous question is, I've often thought, what could I do? What could I do? And I look, and you know, I'm sitting here 6,000 miles away. But again, I thought I could engage with the community, and I try to do my best with that, and I'll continue to try to do my best to engage with people and the things that they're saying. Social media only works if people are social. I also, with a few local businesses, I felt that, again, obviously Scotland, England, me over here, that there's varying degrees of lockdown. But whether you're in lockdown, whether you're not, it's going forward for businesses. That could be tough and frightening for people. And so businesses have approached me in regards to marketing and helping. Could I help them market? What could I do to help them stand out? And and I had a few businesses contact me, and that made me think, well, maybe I could do more of that. And I contacted a lot of my local traders, if you want, round about me, and saw what could I do to help them to stand out coming out of this, and help them with their marketing, and separate them from the competition. And so that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'll continue to do going forward.
What do you do to keep yourself positive?
Hanging around with you online. That keeps me positive, Peter. You know what? Perspective. Perspective's a great tool for me. My kids would probably disagree. They would say that I'm a grumpy old git. But you know what? I'm really positive. And like nobody else, I feel the pressure of the pandemic. It's all around you. The restrictions that are there. But I try my best to use perspective. And you know what? One of the latest things was like Remembrance Day. Remembrance Day, thinking of what these guys went through. And then I look at what we are going through, or what I'm going through. And that kind of perspective really makes me keep going forward. I wake up every day. I live in a beautiful place of the world. I have an amazing wife. I have 4 fantastic kids, and I have a cat, and soon to be a puppy. I'm joining the dog community, and I'm hugely grateful for that. And all these things keep me hyper positive. The future's bright, definitely.
Right. Finally, what would you like to say to keep everyone watching this inspired, sir?
Inspire others. I thought about this. You know what? Something that I learned a few years ago, and I use it most days, and it inspires me. You could use this in your personal life. I do use it in my personal life, or use it in your business life. But I ask, in any given situation, and I'm stuck, and what do I do? I ask myself, what would the best person in the world do? What would the best dad in the world do? What would the best husband in the world do? Whatever the situation is, and I'm stuck and I'm thinking, what will I do? If I just apply that, what would the best whatever in the world do? You know what? That inspires me to be better, because it makes me stop, it makes me think, and it makes me make the right decision. And maybe that could help others.